Alright, so we're packing up some books to go out. We ordered the wrong size bubble tape, or bubble wrap, so we're gonna get a little creative. Still enough to make a good sandwich, still wide enough to make a good sandwich, but just barely. Technically you want an inch or so of clearance on either side. I don't like, some people technically will sandwich this way, which would be fine for this size bubble wrap, but I just don't like doing it. There's 25 books here. It was going out with our X-Men lot. And yeah, I'm gonna pack them up. So basically I've got 12 and 13 here. And if you are looking to help us out, head over to our eBay store or check out explainers.com. See some of the new stuff we have on sale. We're always selling huge comic lots for, you know, very good prices, and also new stuff, and constantly throwing out new auctions, so check us out there. We're going to wrap this set up. Very important note, if you're doing a stack like this, if you're going to do a sandwich for a bigger bulk of comics for shipping them out, I always like to invert the spines. So the 12 on the bottom or 13 on the bottom, they have their spines to your left as the viewer, my right. And then the spines for the top half, I'm going to flip these books over, and they're going to go to this side, the spine's over here. And that's just to prevent the weight, you know how you get that little ripple around the edge of the book, right around the seam of the book. It's just courteous if you're shipping them out. You know, you don't want to put too much weight in any one area. In any case. So yeah, we're going to wrap this up. I'm going to stop talking because it's annoying. And normally, like I said, you can just tape these ends in addition to this end. But of course, I'm going to double roll this one. I'm going to sandwich it really hard because I want this person to get their comics in the condition that they're advertised. It's the most important thing. You know what I saw today? Paul, you don't have to ignore me. They know that you're holding the camera. You know what I saw today? I saw this poor guy spent like $95 on you know, a modern Batman comic. He just loved the cover, ordered it slabbed through an eBay, and he got it in the mail, and they had literally sent it in a bubble envelope. $100 slab book.
Wow.
And the eBayer was not going to, you know, like honor the refund, which obviously he's going to be taking that up with eBay. I was so sad to see that in a Facebook group today. I see so much of this, and it's like, it doesn't take anything. Sandwich up your lots. We're going to do another video of just single comics or even smaller stuff, kind of doing your like a DIY, kind of like what the Gemini boxes look like, because up here in Canada, technically the only way we can order Gemini boxes is through like a third party, like Amazon or something like that, if someone's selling and we'll ship to Canada, or if you know, we want to order a skid or more up here, which sometimes people, if you're selling some of your books on eBay, ordering a skid of Gemini mailers to sell 5 comics is a little insane. So we're going to give you some alternatives to that. Alright, so we've got our sandwich taped up. We've got to tape up this side though, because like I said, my bubble wrap is too short because I am good at maths. Where were we? What were we talking about? We were talking about this kid, this poor guy. Kid. He's probably like older than me.
Yeah.
It's a kid, but like a 60-year-old. Poor kid. You know, got his book mashed up, sent in a slab. Never ship a slab like that, guys. You know, the easiest way to ship a slab is do something like this. Bubble wrap first, and then use pool noodles. You just cut the pool noodles. Put a line. How much is a pool noodle, Paula? Like $1?
Yeah, not even.
Yeah. So you take a pool noodle, put it on each side, you frame it. You create like a frame with the pool noodle, tape it up, then you fill it. You can use those bubble fillers, you can use bubble wrap to protect the plastic. You just use you know, filler. We'll do one of those one day too. That would be cool to do. But yeah, guys, there's tons of cool videos online on how to do that. And we'll do one here as well, how we do it, how we pack up slabs. We're not shipping any slabs today, we're shipping lots, so we're going to do that. So we've got a nice sandwich, and it's pretty good. Shifts very little, which is key. Books feel really supported. You did a great job taping it. Thank God that Paula is coordinated because I am not. And that's why she runs the store and I just talk about goofy shit on the internet. But, so now we're going to wrap the other way. We're going to sandwich the other way, kind of improvised sandwich. But it's actually going to provide us a little extra protection. So I don't think this guy's going to be too upset. Try and use minimal tape. Also, try and really hard tape, tight lines, without damaging the book. Still give them a little bit of room to breathe, but you want them to keep their shape. You don't want them to bounce too much inside the box. So no matter what you're mailing them inside of, if you're not shipping in like a Gemini mailer because it's too big, the lot's too big or something like that, then this is the way that you got to do it. You got to give us lots of padding. So even here we're going to do the same thing. We're going to sandwich up hard, but we're not going to press too much that it's going to do damage to the books. We're just going to essentially give it a little bit of extra padding and make sure it's not going to shift, because the shifting is the most important part. We tore some tape off for this, or do we have to cut the video again?
You have to cut the video again.
Cut. May I have another piece of tape thing? Thank you. That was an Addams Family joke.
Yeah, I got it.
I'm very pleased with myself right now. Very pleased. Alright. Alright, and hopefully now, through the little bit of video and a few pictures that we did, you have an idea of how to make a really nice brick. It's going to keep the comic safe and transport. Put this inside the box with some padding, some additional bubble wrap, and maybe some of those, air bag things if we need to, if the bag's not big or if the box is too big. But I think this is actually really nice. This is what, about 3 inches? So we're going to be pretty good on clearance in the box. We're going to have our shrink or our bubble wrap on either side, a little extra padding. But yeah, this is very nice sandwich. Even though I had to use some additional bubble wrap, I just wanted to do this because I wanted you guys to see when you order from us, we don't mess around. We're collectors too, and whether you're buying some 80s stuff, 90s stuff, or whether you're buying higher end stuff, this is the way that you should expect for stuff to come from people who are selling on eBay or selling online, in terms of larger quantity stuff. We'll get into also some of the other ways that we're packaging. As I said, we're going to do kind of a DIY Gemini mailer, book mailer kind of thing. For those of us who live in Canada and can't get our hands on Gemini mailers, because I'd much rather use those because they're awesome and easy. And yeah, I've got another few to pack up here tonight, so we're going to take some more photos. You'll see those in the video as we continue on, maybe with some additional notes or something, or some cool music, or I don't know. We'll figure something out for editing. But thanks for hanging out with us. And hopefully you order something from us soon, and you'll see this along with maybe one of Paula's nice drawings, and some other cool stuff coming in the mail for you. Cheers. Maybe a little more prepared.
Yes.
So this bubble wrap is a little bit small, so we're gonna have to improvise a bit. And
Sorry, can we just do it again?
regards to the size of the bubble wrap, the ability to do the maths. Had a little bit of a disadvantage, but it means that the person receiving these books is actually going to get a little better packing job than we even intended. I stopped this video just for a second.